Hi Ethos community, my name is Tammy Salpo and I'm the school director here. We want to welcome you to a new and very different school year. So we've created this video to help you with some highlights that are very important for the year. So you've probably heard a lot about all these different plans we have this year. The one plan that I want to start with is our in-person learning. We can't come back to this school, even though we want to. We all want to be in this classroom together until it is safe from COVID-19. So when is it going to be safe? I wish we knew. I'm sure you wish you knew too. And I'm sure that you don't want to be a teacher right now for your child. That's why you send them to us at Ethos Academy. So the board has decided that the earliest possible date for in-person learning at this point is September 14th. There are new benchmarks coming out tomorrow that are going to help us with that decision. That's all we know for now. So the next plan I want to talk to you about is our distance learning plan. Right here we have all these Chromebooks that are going out to your children. The distance learning plan is going to happen all year long if that's the option that you choose. It starts on Monday, the 10th, so be sure that you have been in contact with your child's teacher before Monday. So I'm here in our Ethos Academy server room. All the Chromebooks that are headed out to your children are all connected right here by our server. We have safety measures in place and we get notifications about internet searches that take place that are not safe for your kids or for the other kids at our school. Surfing the internet can be a very dangerous place for children. So by using our Chromebooks here at Ethos, you minimize that risk. That is why we don't allow anyone to use the personal computers at home to accessing the Google Classrooms. Lastly, when your children get on the Zoom video classes, you must have your camera on. The teachers need to identify who is actually in the frame. So remember, turn your cameras on when you join those video classes. So what happens if a child violates a policy or a rule at Ethos that is in the family handbook? The same thing that always happens. Here, when we come back on campus, we have one-way hallways. There's going to be some new things for kids to learn. However, the family handbook has not changed. Our on-site proctoring. That is a requirement from the governor's executive order. The governor's intention behind this order was to serve a population of kids that really needed it. You do not have a safe place for your child at home because you work outside the home, this might be a good option for you. Or if you have a special needs child or an ELL student. Our space is truly limited because it's very important that we keep children 6 feet apart. Each child will have their own desk and their own space to stretch. It's not going to be much fun, but it's going to be safe, and they will be doing the distance learning plan of all the other kids at Ethos Academy, not with their teacher, but with a proctor. So I want to talk to you about meals and transportation. Meals will be available every day for our Ethos kiddos. 7 o'clock to 8:15. You can drive through and pick up breakfast and lunch. There will also be some drop-off spots that you'll have to check on our website for picking up because our bus will be there with food. Last thing that's important is for the on-site learning, if your kids really need to be here for the distance learning plan, there will not be transportation provided. Our buses will be out on the meal routes each day. Without a doubt, this school year is going to be like none other. None of us have ever done this before. It's going to require communication. It's going to require kindness. It's going to require flexibility. And you know what? It's okay if we don't do it right the first week. We are all learning and growing. Thank you so much for being part of our community. It's super important that you talk to your child about these changes because change can bring stress for people. But we already know some things. It's going to be a different kind of school year, one that we've never experienced before. There's not going to be Mr. Powell's fist bumps in the hallway this year when we do return to class. It's going to be super important for you to talk to your elementary children because they give those involuntary hugs. It's going to be a different year, but it's going to be a great year, and we're so glad to have you in our community.